think Ernie Johnson said it best when he said this might be the best doubleheader he has seen in his 34 years of working for the NBA on TNT. Because, oh my, what a dandy of two games we had tonight. First, the Knicks take a win from the jaws of defeat, knocking off the 76ers. And then the Lakers, once again, can't beat the Nuggets, losing on a buzzer beater by Jamal Murray. Welcome to Layup Lines, the NBA betting and recap show here on the Bandwagon Sports YouTube channel. I'm your host, DaRock, and if you enjoy NBA, NHL, NBA, just guys talking ball, then this is the place for you. So make sure to drop a like on the video, comment down below. I want to thank everyone so much. My Layup Lines video last week got over 200 views. It was by far my most viewed video ever. So hopefully we can keep that support going here in the playoffs. So we're going to start here and go through the three games that happened tonight and then give my predictions for the three tomorrow, as well as just kind of my series predictions for these three series that happened tonight. We're going to start with the Nuggets and the Lakers. Like I mentioned, the Nuggets win 101-99 on Jamal Murray's buzzer beater. He had 20 points in a whole, at times of the game, a little bit rough shooting, but down the stretch, he could not miss. Went nuclear, hit some big shots, including that game winner over Anthony Davis. Michael Porter Jr. also had a really good game. He hit 22 points, 6 of 10 from beyond the arc, including a 3 to tie the game late. Unlike his brother, he was clearly betting the overs on himself. So, really good game for Porter Jr. there. And then once again, it's always just going to be Nikola Jokic. He goes for 27, 20, and 10. Another triple-double for him. I don't know. He just can't be stopped. He's the best player in the NBA. He's going to win another MVP this year. But really kind of the frustrating part, this was a game the Lakers had. It looked like the Lakers were finally going to do it. They're going to overcome the Nuggets. They've now lost 10 straight games against the Nuggets. They led by 20 points early in the second half in this game. Anthony Davis, really another good game from him, 32 points, 11 boards. LeBron had 26 points, 12 assists. D'Angelo Russell even had a good game, 23 point shot, 7-11 from beyond the arc. The first game he struggled. That was kind of what killed the Lakers. But just all these Nuggets-Lakers games go this way, and it is so frustrating as a Lakers fan. Lakers, they come out hot. Anthony Davis gets his. LeBron gets his. They look like they're off to a good start, but then the Nuggets just always find a way to either stick around or get back in the game. And that's what they did here once again tonight, overcoming a 20-point deficit. And they did the same thing game one. We'll touch on that really quickly too. Game one, the Nuggets won 114-103. Denver outscored the Lakers 57-43 in the second half. That was really the big difference, including getting outscored 32-18 in the third quarter. That game as well, Jokic went for 30 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. So not quite a triple-double like he had tonight, but still a great game from him. Jamal Murray had 22 points and 10 assists. And Michael Porter Jr. had 19 points. So kind of the same big three killing the Lakers both games. Anthony Davis had 13 points, 14 boards, so got his in game one. LeBron got his with 27 points, 8 assists. And like I mentioned, D'Lo had a good game tonight. Game one, he did not. He shot 1 of 9 from beyond the arc. Still had 13 points, but not a good shooting night for him. That's really what cost the Lakers game one. But still, it just really doesn't seem to matter how he plays, how well LeBron and Anthony Davis play. I like the Nuggets to take this series once again. I'm going to go, I really want to say 5 games, but after tonight, it honestly might be a sweep once again. The Nuggets just have the Lakers number. There seems to be nothing that the Lakers can do about it. So I'm going with Denver. I'm going to go Denver in a sweep. You know what? I'm going to change my prediction. I'm going to go Denver, sweeps the Lakers. Then next, we're going to touch on the first game of the doubleheader. Holy cow, what a game this one was as well. The Knicks win 104-101. They get a clutch steal at the end that then goes after Jalen Brunson. He gets the roll on a three-pointer. They then get a steal, and then Dante DiVincenzo, after missing the first three, he makes the second, wins the game for the Knicks. DiVincenzo had 19 points on the night, going 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. Jalen Brunson, 24 points, including that 3 that I just mentioned. And then Josh Hart's had a really good series. He's had 21 points, 15 rebounds, went 4 of 7 from beyond the arc himself. So the Knicks, that big 3 there, the Villanova Knicks, man, they're playing really well, and it's probably killing Sixers fans. A lot of them are probably Villanova basketball fans. So Joel Embiid at times hasn't looked great, but he had a good game tonight, 35 points, 10 rebounds. Definitely looks like he's still, kind of battling injury a little bit. Tyrese Maxey's honestly kind of been the star of the series for the 76ers. He had 35 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds. But yeah, this is a game, if you're a Sixers fan, I would not feel good. Like, this was one they had. They were in game 1 on Saturday as well. Like, to go lose both in the Garden when they were in both games, very frustrating. Like I said, this was one like they literally had the game won. The game looked over. They hit some big shots down the stretch to take the lead, take over. I thought, all right, we're going back to Philly, tied 1-1. But no, some big shots from the Knicks. They get that steal. Philly, they have an argument. They were trying to call a timeout there. Like, maybe they're even a foul. Like, there seemed to be a lot of contact. They just kind of let go there, let the boys play a little bit. But it ends up costing the Sixers, and they are now down 0-2 because they also lost game 1 on Saturday, 111-104. That game 2, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, both with 22 points again. Hart with 13 rebounds. So yeah, double-digit rebounds. He's been rebounding the ball well in both games. And then Jalen Brunson had seven assists and 7 rebounds to go with his 22 points. But really the big difference on Saturday's game 1, Deuce McBride off the bench, 21 points, 5-7 from 3. So some big three-pointers, big hits for the Knicks. That's been what's won them these games in these series. Tyrese Maxey, like I mentioned, he had a good game on Saturday as well, 33 points. So he was the leading scorer, high man in the game. Then Embiid had 29 points and 8 rebounds. So, I mean, these have been 2 good games. And these are ones that, especially tonight's game, I would argue if it was in Philly, I think the Sixers probably would have won the game. Maybe they get a call or two that they did not get, being in the Garden. So I do think Philly can win, the next 2 at home most likely. But I'm going to go Knicks in 6 to win this one. They looked like the slightly better team. Like I said, Embiid hasn't looked fully healthy, and the Knicks have been hitting some big shots. They've had more guys do it. It's kind of just been Maxey and Embiid for the Sixers, no one really else. So I'm going to go with the Knicks. I think they got a little bit more depth and can hit some of these big shots like they've been doing. Then the final game tonight, the NBA TV game, was kind of a snoozer. The Cavs, once again, they knock off the Magic. They win 96-86. 2 very low-scoring games so far in this series. Donovan Mitchell was cooking once again, 23 points for him. Jared Allen was 16 points and 20 rebounds, and then 17 points for Evan Mobley, as well as Darius Garland, 15 points, 4 or 5 from beyond the arc. So the Cavs are getting it from everyone. The Magic, on the other hand, not so much. Really, Paolo Banchero has kind of been their only bright spot for them. He had 21 points tonight. The Magic just have not been scoring the ball. To score under 90 points, only scoring 86 points game 2 and then 83 points in game 1. You're not going to win that way. So they've just shot the ball like not well at all. The Cavs have been playing some good D, but I don't know. I mean, even like the Cavs haven't been scoring a bunch. They're under 100 both games. It's very rare you see 2 games under 100 in today's NBA. So maybe the Cavs, right move for them. People were kind of giving them crap. They sold their last game of the season. They wanted to take the loss so they could avoid, the 76ers potentially in the first round and get this matchup in the Magic here that they liked. Seems to be working out. Like I mentioned, they also win game 1, 97-83. Donovan Mitchell had 30 points, big game for him there. And then Mobley and Allen both with double-doubles on Saturday. Mobley, 16 points, 11 rebounds. Jared Allen with 16 points, 18 rebounds. And then Paolo Banchero that game as well, leading scorer for Orlando, 24 points. So not a whole lot to touch on this series. It's definitely been the boring one out of the 3 here that I've listed discussed today. If I have to give a pick, I'm probably gonna go Cavs in 5. I'll give Orlando. They take 1 game at home. In the NBA, sometimes when you're a younger team, inexperienced playoffs, you have to take your lumps a little bit. Orlando is a lot of young guys. Banchero, Franz Wagner's younger. Mo Wagner's been there a little bit. He hasn't really played great. He's been kind of a heel in this series for the Magic. Jalen Suggs too. So a lot of young guys for the Magic. I think they're gonna be a team. They're gonna be a lot of fun in the future. This year's probably not their year, so I'm gonna go Cavs in 5. So then moving on to the games here on Tuesday. Once again, 3 games on the slate: a TNT doubleheader and then an NBA TV game. So first game at 7:30 on TNT. The Timberwolves are 3.5-point favorites against the Suns. Minnesota leads 1-0 in this series, as the home team has won every single game in the playoffs so far, 11-0, after, once again, they go 3-0 today. But I'm going to say the tides turn here. I like Phoenix. Anthony Edwards, is talking some smack. I think the Suns, they may respond to that. Kevin Durant, he had a good game, but maybe they kind of shut down Booker. Can Booker step up? Phoenix beat the Timberwolves all 3 meetings in the regular season, so then to see them kind of get the switch flipped on them kind of surprised me a little bit. So I think this could be a good series. I think it's going to be a long series. I'm going to go Phoenix. I'm going to take them plus 3.5 and to win the game as well. Then the NBA TV game at 8:30. Milwaukee, 1.5 point favorites against the Pacers. Sounds like still no Giannis in this one, but it didn't matter on Sunday. Dame Lillard had a really good game for the Bucks. And you know what? Honestly, I think he's going to do it again. I was really hoping this was going to be a good series because in the regular season, granted, it was a long time ago that they played, but like during the in-season tournament and early in the season, these two teams had some beef. So I hope it's going to be an entertaining one. But from the looks of how it went game 1, I'm not so certain. I like Milwaukee to take it, cover that 1.5. So I like the Bucks go up 2-0 in that one. And then the final game of the night, 10 Eastern on TNT. Mavericks are 2.5 point favorites on the road against the Clippers. This one kind of surprised me a little because even though the score was close at the end, maybe a little bit, the Clippers just really kind of took it to the Mavericks on Sunday. James Harden had a heck of a game. I guess, it's kind of because Kawhi Leonard didn't play. Not sure if he's going to play again. But honestly, I feel like I've just been listening to a lot of people say, no Kawhi, the Clippers are cooked without him. But it just seems like that really hasn't been the case. They've beaten Dallas these 2 previous playoff meetings. They looked really good on Sunday. So I'm actually going to take the underdog in this one again. I'm going to go with the Clippers to win. Kind of probably rare being an underdog at home in the playoffs as a higher seed. Granted, this is the 4 or 5 seed, but I'm going to go with the Clippers to take this one. So that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you really enjoy this NBA content, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep trying to do it, multiple times a week. Especially you guys keep supporting me like you did last week. So I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. So yeah, let me know your picks down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.